Túltettél magadon. Nem gondoltam volna, hogy egy év alatt kétszer is elő fognak léptetni. So you really outdone yourself. I would never have thought that in 1 year you would have been promoted twice. And let's check the spelling. This is one word, túltettél. And let's listen.
Túltettél magadon. Nem gondoltam volna, hogy egy év alatt kétszer is elő fognak léptetni.
And this one has so many juicy grammar lessons in it. So let's start with this volna. So this is the conditional tense. So let's go up here to conjugations. So volna. So volna, to conjugate it, is you just use the past tense. So past tense plus volna is past conditional. Because we did have conditional, but this was present. So let's put the word present after these. So that's present conditional, and then the past conditional, we just have, just put a line here so we can see where the overlap is with the prior columns. So here's a line. Let's put a line here. Good to know words has a line. Okay. So past plus volna will give you the past conditional. So gondoltam, so I thought. So I wouldn't have thought. Let's go look at gondol, which means to think. And conjugation. So the past tense, just use the past tense indicative here, this section. So whether it's definite or indefinite, use those, and then you add the word volna. For example, gondolt volna. So gondoltam volna. Nem gondoltam volna, I wouldn't have thought. Hogy, in under a year, so alatt means under, that's a good to know word, because it can also mean within the time of, or under the time of. In under 7 seconds, so 7 másodperc alatt. So alatt means under, within time. And let's just double check that is correct. Alatt. So the all base is a base. So all is a underneath part. So all means lower part, and is locative suffix. So under, below, or underneath, in, over the course of. So 10 perc alatt, in the course of 10 minutes. So in 10 minutes. Like during, not in 10 minutes, it doesn't mean 10 minutes from now, it means within the 10 minutes this happened. So within 1 year. So during the 1 year, kétszer, so 2 times, also, so indeed, amazingly. And then léptetni is to promote somebody. That's a great word to take apart. Léptetni, promote. So it comes from elő, which means to move something to the front of something. I think we have that in our word parts. Do we have elő? Well, if we don't, let's put it. We have oda, means over to there. LA, towards to the front. So let's consider it the LA So I will put here elő. It also means towards, to the front, I believe. Let's go look at léptet. Léptet. So to make somebody step to the front. To step forward, to advance, so to cause somebody to step forward or to advance, and that means to promote somebody, to raise to a more important or responsible or remunerative job or rank. So instead of sacking him or her, they promoted him to regional sales manager. Get him out of the department. Make him somebody else's problem. So elő means forth. So in front of, to the front, or forward. And LA, I think, means the same thing. LA. Verbal prefix before, to write something before something. Is LA synonymous with LA? So I'm just saying as a prefix, as a prefix. No. Okay, elő means forward, ahead, before, or in advance. LA, to the front of, in front of. It's a directional case. You attach it to a noun. Well, I attached it in so elő is in front of verbs and nouns and adverbs. LA is just a directional participle, postposition. So it cannot create a verb like elő. Okay, well, it looks like they have the same meaning. One is used with verbs, nouns, and adverbs, and one is only used with to show the direction like a preposition would. So LA, so LA behaves like a preposition. LA marks the direction, the position in front of something. Az elé megyek. Az elé állok. So, but it's connected with the noun rather than with the verb. They often put the participle before the verb, but it keeps the literal direction meaning. And then elő is something that modifies the verb. Okay, I don't know if that makes any sense, but they're very similar. I'm going to keep them in the same line, but let's use elő. Léptet. That means to promote. Elő means, so léptet. Előlép means to advance. Előlép. Advance as a verb. And előléptet means to make somebody else advance, to promote them. And you notice here's another thing. You notice that this is third person. So they would have promoted you. And that's how the passive tense is formed in Hungarian. So you would have been promoted twice. So even if you only had one boss, or you worked in a two-man company, you and the owner, and that owner promoted you, because it's a passive construction, they would use it with the plural, they promoted you, even though so it doesn't matter if it's one person promoting you, many people promoting you. The passive is signified by they are doing this. So túltettél, so you outdid yourself. And with túltettél, you have to use on. Túltettél, I always mix up outdid and surpassed. You surpassed yourself. So magad is yourself. So you surpassed on yourself. I wouldn't have thought that under 1 year, twice also, they would have promoted you. So because I always mix these two up, the oda tesz and the túltettél. So túltettél is to surpass, right? Túltettél. And oda tesz is to outdo. To get over, out. Okay, so I did it backwards. Túltettél is outdo. And oda tesz is to surpass. Oda tesz. Define túltettél and oda tesz. I know I've done it before, but I have to keep repeating it because I keep doing it wrong. So túltettél is to exceed or to outdo or surpass. Oda tesz is to commit oneself to something. To put your all into it. Okay. So túltettél can mean both of those things, both to surpass and to outdo. And oda tesz means to put all your effort into it. Okay.